Hey everyone, it's Z here, and welcome to Electric Z. I am not that electric today because I am super low energy, and I'm going to tell you all about why. And this video is actually about you taking in too much caffeine to try to avoid being so tired every day. And I'm here to tell you that, you know, that tiredness can actually come from another place. And my story is I'm actually super anemic. I had iron deficiency, and I found out the hard way. So, with that being said, I really wanted to, talk talk a little bit about, deficiencies in the body and things that, we don't necessarily pay attention to. So, in my story, I have fibroids. The fibroids led to anemia, and I didn't know it. I knew I had fibroids, but they never really bothered me. The anemia I thought was actually me having a stroke because my left side, my entire left side went numb. And ended up in the hospital, fell down the stairs, almost passed out in Walmart. It was just a hot mess. So I am here to tell you that before you drink a million buckets of coffee, or I'm a tea drinker, still caffeinated though, um, and or dozens of cups of tea just to stay vibrant. Give yourself the opportunity to go to the doctor and get tested to see if you are deficient in any areas. I turned out to be deficient in iron, vitamin B6, vitamin B12, vitamin D, vitamin C, vitamin E. It was a lot of my vitamins and my nutrients were extremely low. And it was due to my excessive bleeding due to the fibroids, right? So before you do anything, as far as, oh, I hear all the people all the time, I can't function without my cup of coffee, or I need 3 or 4 cups of coffee or cups of tea to function. Something's off. You shouldn't wake up tired. That's what was happening to me. I was waking up like, "Oh, how am I still so exhausted? How am I still so tired?" And honestly, it was because I was becoming deficient slowly, not knowing it, slowly becoming deficient in certain areas. And everything just went chaotic. So I'm here to tell you guys that, before you start drinking all that coffee, and if you know that it's become habit or you've maybe even become addicted to coffee or to caffeine, seek out some professional help, some medical help, and see if this can be or is um, the actual reason why you're being so tired all the time. And because it's not easy for us, especially as moms, we have to do so much, right? We have to a lot of times go out, get the kids ready for school, um, lunches, breakfast, make sure that everyone looks decent so they're not going out looking crazy. Okay. Go to work, right? Take care of the house. We have to do so much. And we think because we're doing so much, that's why we're tired. And it could be because that's a lot. But sometimes it's other things going on within our body. So I just wanted to give you guys that tidbit that, it could be deficiencies instead of a need for caffeine all the time. So try to check it out. Check out your body. Check out what your body needs. Check out what you may or may not be deficient in. I should have did this before, but full disclaimer: I am not a medical professional. I don't claim to be. This is just based on my experience, and I just know that and I'm a part of like many, many, many like groups and advocate groups and discussion forums. And even as I talk to you now, I'm out of breath. That's one of my symptoms. I get out of breath very, very quickly. But check to make sure that everything is cool within your body, that you're not deficient in anything. And by the way, a lot of doctors will say, "Yeah, you're in the normal range. You're normal." You're normal. You're in a normal range. I was uh, my when I first got sick, my iron level was a 7. That's how I ended up in the hospital. And my that was my hemoglobin. And my ferritin, which is the iron you have stored in your bones, in your body, in your liver and everything, that was like a 10. So that builds up, that ferritin builds up very slowly, but you can have a bunch of different symptoms from lack of ferritin. And what I noticed is a lot of doctors, medical professionals will see the range as in ferritin between 16 and like a 300 and something. And I was, by the time I went to the doctor, because I started iron pills, I had just hit 16, just hit the 16. They said, "Oh, you're normal. You're normal. You're fine." And I'm like, "No way am I fine." And optimum range is supposed to be like around, I don't know, 150, 160, for it to be, a healthy range for you to feel good. I felt horrible. I still feel horrible. I got it up to a 70 at this point, and this is since April. So, one thing that doctors will tell you, because it's within range that you're fine, check the optimum levels of what fine is. Check the optimum levels of what you need to be and feel good for yourself, because they're quick to say, "Oh, you're good," and dismiss you and head for the doorknob, walk out the door, and then you're on to the next patient. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to put this advisory out there. Like, just advocate for yourself. Don't be afraid to research. Um, See what optimum levels are, not just ranges, but optimum levels on what you need to be at, or where you need to be at in each category. Thyroid, all of the blood categories, you know, and just make sure that, because it could be all of these things. And they'll say, "Oh, you're normal." You won't look at the ranges, you won't look at any of the numbers, and you won't have any idea that you're feeling like piss because you need to be higher in certain things and certain nutrients. So I just wanted to put that out there, that you guys, make sure you become advocates for yourself. Don't be like me. I thought I was a great advocate for myself until I realized that this was going on within my body. And I didn't know it. I had no idea. I'm going to do some more videos on my fibroid story, my anemia story, how it all started, my symptoms, um, and a bunch of stuff about, how I'm feeling as this whole thing progresses, as I go into surgery and to recovery to remove the fibroids, because that's what has to happen ultimately. At any rate, it looks like it's all fuzzy. At any rate, that's what's going on. I'm super tired. Even shooting this video, I'm like, I want to be like, I'll have air hunger, like, so just talking, I'm exhausted. But I'm here to tell you that, be sure to do your research, make sure that you advocate for yourself, like I said, and make sure that you are at optimum ranges for the things you need to be in optimum range for, so that you feel good and your body is getting the nutrients that it needs to operate efficiently. Okay. Thanks so much for listening. Electric Z, and I'm out.